Delicious! You got even better at cooking, Shikibu.
Hey, Akira, it's curry, you know? Anyone can make it taste good.
As I praise the curry at dinner, Shikibu looks at me like I'm a bit ridiculous. So, is there some secret ingredient?
Yeah. It's full of the love from your childhood friend, so be grateful and eat it up.
Can love be preserved like that?
Ugh, don't say such gross things.
Her comments are really hitting hard. I'm Kamonaga Akira. She's Tsukashiki Shikibu. We're pretty much your typical childhood friends. We're both first-year students at the same university, and our homes were next to each other back in our hometown. The reason we're living together is, well, there's a story. We were born in a remote countryside area with no universities nearby. When we started university, I was going to live on my own, but I ended up using one of my grandfather's apartments. But there was a problem. The only available apartment was a 3LDK meant for families. It was way too big for just one person. So, I ended up sharing it with her, who was also looking for a place to stay as a university student. This is a room we share. We're just childhood friends. So, it's more like living together than being in a relationship. Isn't it okay to peek a little?
No, it's not okay, idiot.
Have you finished your bath?
Why do you look a bit disappointed?
I just wanted to enjoy the struggle of whether to peek or not a little longer.
Even if you tell me about your quirks, it's a bit troubling. You should get in the bath too. After you're done, let's play a game together.
I'll use the bath you just used.
Why are you so weird?
What are you talking about? This is normal.
It's kind of gross.
As you can see, we're used to having these ridiculous conversations, and it doesn't bother us. We've been together since birth, so I don't get excited about her now. But she's still really cute.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, Akira, tell me the truth. It looks like you're dating Sakushi, right?
I've told you, it's not like that.
Then, what about that lunchbox? It looks full of love.
It's just a lunchbox from a childhood friend.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll ask you again. You're dating, aren't you?
You're so persistent. We're not dating. Hold on a minute. I'll send her a message. Today's lunch was delicious. Love you.
See? That sounds like you're dating.
I imagined college life would be all sparkly, but it's surprisingly tough. Everyone around me thought we were a couple, but it's not like that at all. Maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. Even club activities are busy. I don't want to hear that from you. Same here. This is what happens with people who have boyfriends. They show off. It's frustrating. I'm being made fun of. I'm not! But you're living with Kamonaga, right? No, it's just living together. Oh, a message from Akira. He's such an idiot. You're making a weird face right now. Don't label me like that. About that lunchbox, you gave him the same thing, didn't you? It really looks like a loving wife's lunchbox. It's just a lunchbox from his childhood friend. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't really understand what the misunderstanding is. If you're not dating, wouldn't a more casual lunchbox be fine? Otherwise, he'll end up with an unbalanced diet. You're saying one thing and doing another.
Looking at all these sweets is making me hungry. On my way home from college, I was wandering around and stumbled upon a cake shop. Just like Shikibu, I have a huge sweet tooth. Drawn in, I ended up buying 3 things: a tart, a cheesecake, and a shortcake. Since we were kids, we always bought 3 things in situations like this. Not 2, but 3. We'd each pick one we liked and then share the third one. Because of that, we never fought over anything. It was just a natural rule between us. A message from her, asking what I want for dinner? Obviously, I want you. Send. Wait, just kidding. Or maybe not. Yeah, I did say that. Well, if you're asking, I'd like your homemade fried chicken. It tastes even better because you made it. The secret ingredient must be childhood friend love. No wonder it's so good.
Can you please stop being so weird, even just a little?
Whoa! You scared me. Sorry, Shikiboo. I'll catch you later. There's some really strange people out there. Scary, scary. I hurried back to the apartment.
Wait, please!
What now?
You're just way too laid back.
This apartment is my and Shikiboo's personal space.
You are the type who just doesn't get it.
You've been panning non-stop, and it's kinda creepy. You seem like a weirdo, and I didn't really want to get involved.
I was just out of breath from running here.
If you're going to run, you should wear sneakers.
That's not what I meant. I just ran away from home.
The person I ran into in front of the apartment was the stunningly beautiful woman. It seems like she's got some issues. Apparently, she's run away from home. But honestly, there's nothing I can really do. Oh, I see. That's tough. I'll be rooting for you from afar. She's probably got her own reasons for this, but there's not much I can do to help. If you need help, just call this number.
Is this your phone number?
No, it's the police's.
Everyone knows the police's number.
My good intentions just got trampled on.
Is that what you call good intentions?
What's with you? I just want to get inside. I'm just a college student. Listening to her story isn't going to solve her problems. She has issues? She should go to the police or someone like that.
Please, just let me stay for a bit.
Ugh, this is a hassle.
I can hear you. Sorry.
Dear Shikiboo, I picked up a runaway girl.
I feel alive again.
That's just water, though.
It's all about the vibe.
Did you run away on a whim, too?
Yup.
Go home.
Sorry, I just needed to distract myself from some tough stuff.
Switching to serious mode so suddenly.
Yeah, sorry. I'm Nagato Seisho. Do you know me?
Not at all.
Oh, I see. Guess I'm not that well known yet. I go to the same university as you, and I'm a model.
You're a model?
Yup.
You go to the same university as me? How do you know who I am?
Because you're kind of famous. You're always hanging out with your childhood friend.
I'm famous? We're more famous than a model?
Are you being sarcastic? I just kind of knew about you. I figured you couldn't be a bad guy. I mean, I wouldn't just talk to a random guy if I thought he was sketchy.
She smiled as she said that. There was a hint of sadness in her expression. So, why did you run away?
My parents have always been super strict. They didn't allow TV, manga, or games. I didn't even get a smartphone until I was in senior high school.
Sounds like a really oppressive household. Your parents are kind of toxic, huh?
Yeah, maybe. That's why I had trouble connecting with my classmates. It was tough.
I've heard stories like this before. It's a common tale of parenting gone wrong. Kids raised in environments like this don't grow up in the way their parents intend. In fact, it often breeds rebellion, and extreme repression makes kids crave excessive freedom. Shikiboo and I, on the other hand, were free.
When I started college, it was the first time I really felt free. Everything felt so new every day. Then one day, I was scouted to be a model by chance. I thought, why not give it a try? I wasn't even allowed to have a part-time job before getting into college. Even though it wasn't much, I earned my first paycheck on my own. So I thought I'd use that money to buy something for my parents.
But they turned it down, didn't they?
Yeah.
Listening to her story, it's clear. Her parents seem like the type to forbid any kind of fun. They probably freaked out at the idea of her modeling.
My parents were always shutting me down, so I got really mad and had a huge fight with them.
So you snapped and ran away from home?
Pretty much.
Your ramen's getting soggy.
Thanks. It's good. I wasn't allowed to eat stuff like this at home.
Sounds like your parents are the classic overbearing type that kids end up resenting.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of moving out and living on my own to get away from that suffocating house.
How will you pay for school?
I'll manage with my modeling job and a scholarship.
She's serious about this. And her parents won't be able to stop her. They'll regret it once they realize that, but by then, it'll be too late.
I'm going to start looking for a place. It'll be busy, but I'm excited. But I really don't want to go back home for a while. Can I crash at your place for a few days?
Aren't you worried about staying in a guy's place?
I'm not good at making friends, so I don't have anyone else to rely on. I have a phone, but only 6 contacts in it. It's kind of pathetic, right?
Not funny at all.
Don't worry. I'll explain everything to your childhood friend so there's no misunderstanding, since she's your girlfriend.
But we're not dating.
Really? So what about your parents?
I'm from the countryside, so I moved to the city.
I see. So you live alone? But this place isn't a one-room apartment, so... Does that mean it'll just be the 2 of us?
No, I share this place with a roommate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live with Shikibu.
I'm the kind of person who'd get kicked by a horse and die.
You must be really smart from all your studying your parents made you do.
That's not something I can be happy about. I didn't know you 2 were living together. Sorry for intruding. I'll leave right away.
We're not living together. We're just sharing a place. There's a spare room, so if we explain the situation, she'll probably understand if you stay for a few days.
No, I can't do that. I don't want to be the evil girl who breaks you 2 up.
What? You've been reading too many weird romance comics.
I told you, I don't read comics. I'm back! Hey, is someone here? I saw some shoes at the entrance.
Oh, looks like she's back.
This is bad. I need to get out of here right now.
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Who is she?
I found her in front of the apartment.
You need to get rid of her.
Huh?
Told you she'd be mad. A runaway. Should we call the shelter or something? I'm sorry. Akira, this is cheating.
Calm down.
Well, this is kind of sad.
It's hard for us to even imagine something like this.
Yeah, our parents are so laid back.
Being super strict about education just wasn't their thing.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess.
By the way, have your parents tried to contact you?
I blocked them.
Well, for now, all you can do is wait.
I get your situation, but why him? I just saw him by chance and asked for help, nothing more. Really? Trust me.
In the end, we decided to let her stay for a while. Luckily, there's a spare room, so it'll work out somehow. But even if she starts living on her own, she'll have to talk things over with her parents. It's best not to get too involved in someone else's family issues. Honestly, the real problem might be me. Or us, actually.
This is supposed to be our little love nest.
Yeah, it is. Except we're not even dating, and it's still a love nest. Even if it's just for a few days, sharing our space with a stranger is bound to be stressful.
The girl is totally planning to stay here. Maybe she's pretending it was a coincidence, but she might be after you.
After me? No way! I've never been popular.
That's because I've been getting rid of all the girls who were after you.
Really? That's news to me.
There were actually quite a few girls interested in you.
Seriously?
But in the end, they all listened to me.
That's a little scary. Hey, Shikibu, don't you think it's about time we started dating?
Well, if we became a couple, I'd be so happy I wouldn't be able to focus on studying. I'd just become a lazy, useless girl.
You're seriously crazy. The reason everyone thinks we're already dating, but we're not, is she has some issues. And honestly, there's a history there. We actually dated once when we were in 9th grade. It was the happiest time of my life. But her grades took a nosedive, and she almost didn't make it into high school. I guess love really is blind. After discussing it with her parents, we decided to break up until we were old enough to handle the responsibility. But that's why we're not dating right now. If we were to start dating again, we might end up having a kid before graduation. Not that I'd mind, but we should probably wait until I at least have a job. Given that, it's no wonder she's on edge about our new roommate. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. At least that's what I thought.
Kira! You're such a perv!
Why are you here? That line sounds familiar.
It's because you're a perv.
I try to be careful, but for some reason, I keep running into Nagato while she's changing in the bathroom. It's a nightmare.
What are you doing, Akira? Sit down right now.
This isn't what it looks like.
Oh, really? What's not what it looks like? Falling right into that girl's trap so easily?
Wait, that's what happened?
I tried cooking for the first time. It's a sea bream aqua pazza.
Why did you start with such a complicated dish?
That's such a newbie move. thinking you can do something fancy right off the bat.
We tried the aqua pizza she made. It's delicious.
I'm glad. I figured I should get good at this since I'll be living on my own eventually. Oh, when you live alone, you don't usually make stuff this elaborate. Is that how it is? It's just easier to pick up something from the supermarket or convenience store. I cook because he's here. Then I've got to step up my game too. See? She's subtly showing off her cooking skills to impress you. What a sneaky and sly woman.
I've got a fishbone stuck in my teeth. Oh, got it. Living with Shikiboo is fun, but doing things like shopping or watching movies with the three of us has made this unexpected shared life surprisingly enjoyable. As the busy days flew by, Nagato told us she had something important to talk about. It might be time for her to leave.
I finally found a new apartment.
Congrats! Did you talk things out with your parents?
Yeah, we made up. Well, I told them if they kept complaining, I'd cut ties for good. How was I making up? I also talked to the modeling agency, and they helped me with my scholarship situation.
Are you sure that's okay? They're not gonna make you do any jobs you don't want to, right?
Like shooting embarrassing videos in skimpy outfits or something? That's a pretty harsh stereotype. The agency's full of women, so I think I'm safe. Anyway, thanks for letting me stay here.
A few days after she found her new place, the time to say goodbye finally came.
Thanks for everything. It's the least I could do after you let me stay here.
Honestly, it felt like you were the one taking care of us.
Taking care? What's that supposed to mean? You didn't secretly hook up with her, did you?
I had fun. Let's talk if we run into each other at school.
I don't have many friends, so I'd like it if we could stay close. I'm not getting close to you. No way, no how.
Alright, see you around.
Yeah, see you. Thanks again. Can you stop ignoring me?
He waved goodbye and walked away. What was supposed to be just a few days turned into nearly 2 weeks together. I mean, I was fine. But I think she actually got along pretty well with Shikiboo too. Shikiboo's a kind girl despite everything.
She's gone now.
Miss her?
Don't be stupid, I'm relieved. The girl totally had her eyes on you.
How can you even tell?
You're so dense. If you keep being like that, some bad girl's gonna snatch you up. Like me.
So you're a bad girl?
I'm a bad girl who's madly in love with you.
Good to know you're aware of it. And just like that, our usual routine went back to normal. Our relationship was supposed to stay the same and always and forever, but...
Nice to see you again. I moved in next door.
Next door? What was that goodbye about all then?
I had to go buy some moving in soba. Why'd you bring fresh noodles that go bad quickly? I thought we could eat them together. So you are after him, aren't you? Not at all, but Akira does live in a nice place, so he's definitely a catch. We don't need any intruders in our love nest. But you two aren't even dating, right? But we're totally in love.
I can't believe we're neighbors now. Wait, wasn't there a foreigner living next door? When did they move out? As all these questions started popping up, I quietly prepped the stove to cook the soba, listening to the two of them bicker on the other side of the door.